I spoke to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get accreditation. They were hesitant. In the end, I got it, got to Stepanakert, where the bombs were dropping. That's where I started my journey from there.
I'd like to switch gears and focus on your more recent project, 45 Days, A Fight for a Nation. And following you on Instagram, researching your style and our previous conversations, it reminds me of what led to the naming of this event to an Austrian economist, Israel Kirzner, and the idea of the pure entrepreneur. We're in a volatile world of asymmetric information, the entrepreneur takes that risk. And to quote him, a decision maker whose entire role arises out of the alertness to hitherto notice the unnoticed. How did you learn about Armenia? How did you know to go to Armenia? And then when you were there, your investigation, reporting, and getting to the front lines, that entire process, how did that work as a journalist, entrepreneur?
So my two feature documentaries previous, they're both Robin Hood complex. They're both self-funded and supported through private donors and myself. Both of them are made a small profit, not a massive amount of profit. So when it comes to the project starting, I fund everything out of my own pocket. And when the war between Armenia and Azerbaijan started, it was very much, I was watching the news. Because when the war started, there was the news reporting there's a war. They were telling everyone there's a war, but they weren't really saying much about the war. So I started researching it. I was getting loads of people messaging me saying, Emile, are you going out to cover this war? I was looking at the war in Armenia in 2016 over Karabakh region, lasted 4 days. So I thought by the time I pack my bags, book my flight, get to the airport, get there, the war's going to be over. And then within a week into it, I was watching the social media platforms and seeing how the drone warfare was used in this, which was a very modern tactic in, not that drones are new, but the way they were used was very new, which I'll elaborate in a bit. So I bit the bullet. I said to one of my friends, I go, do you want to come as the cameraman for me? And he's like, simple, are we going to earn money out of this? I go, we don't know if we're going to earn money out of it, but it's a good experience. There's COVID going on. Do you know what I mean? This will be good. And he's all profit driven. If he doesn't earn money, he's a photographer, and he's like, if I don't earn money from it, I'm not sacrificing anything. So he didn't come. So I went by myself once again, and I spoke to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get accreditation. They were hesitant. In the end, I got it, got to Stepanakert, where the bombs were dropping. That's where I started my journey from there. But like I was saying, yeah, very much it is a risk when you take on a project. And to begin with, I went to Armenia not to make a documentary. I went just to report to see what was going on. It's from my own development. And then it's very much soon turned into the documentary, which is going to be a great, massive project, which it is currently at the moment. So yeah, it was biting the bullet. And I think sometimes you need to invest to get a return, in the sense that not just financial, but also just support and just gaining something, in the sense that I'm now in a lot better position by taking on this project than I was 6 months ago, not taking on the project, in the sense that reputation, experience, and just credibility in the work we've been doing there. So it was a risk, and all projects like this are risks. And hopefully once this documentary release, which we're hoping for in the summertime, it's going to have a massive impact, because we've documented a lot of history that other people didn't get to see. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, a lot of the time, and just documenting humanization stories about the war that's happened in Nagorno-Karabakh.